welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be doing a reaction video. Was this an overreaction? Wasn't it? Let's find out. Okay, let's see. Don't call my wife beautiful. Right.
You said she is beautiful, yes or no?
I said you're looking so beautiful.
Why the f would you say that?
I'm sorry if
Am I crazy?
Yes. You're f***ing crazy.
Do you think it's acceptable for people to come to your wife and say she's beautiful?
I don't mind.
Am I crazy?
Well, even the person on the phone is like, well, I can understand that you don't like it, but you're doing the most.
Your wife comes to the store.
Yeah, but
wants to pick up a freaking sandwich.
Yeah, but
is she crazy?
Yeah.
That she sits through these fucking compliments, these fucking creeps.
Fucking creeps. Okay. Much rather a motherfucker be yelling at me than someone calling saying, "You're incredibly creepy." You know that? That is substantially worse, in my opinion.
They made,
Why?
They made a mistake.
This is not your fucking country. This is not India or something, dude.
Yeah.
This is not your country either, my guy.
This is very Spider-Man me. You know, some people are very territorial over their partners, and they get to a point where even the slightest compliment is an insult to them. How dare you outwardly, proclaim that's my wife? It's like, first off, probably didn't know she was married. Secondly, why are you assuming always the worst intentions? Yes, many men compliment women with some ulterior motive, but this dude's behind the cash. He probably just said something to her in passing. If he'd have been like, yo, give me your number, whatever, okay, fine. He just said she was beautiful. God damn. One, I don't think this man would have even raised his voice if it was a big dude behind the cashier.
100%.
So don't even do this whole thing. It's because it's small. And I also think if this dude wasn't like some Indian fob and he was some handsome relative, I think she should have just taken the compliment and stride and kept it pushing.
100%.
Like, this is like such a crazy overreaction. And it really is one of the biases that people have against undesirable or ugly people. I'm not saying that people automatically accept anything that comes from a beautiful person, but we give them a lot more leeway. There is a lot of that privilege involved in this. It's just like, this is not a big thing.
You're gonna cause a scene. Regulate yourself, my dude. You're gonna cause a scene because he didn't call her any type of way out of her. You're so beautiful. She would have done her meal and then get out and it would have been a done deal. That's it. It was a compliment. You think people don't compliment her ever?
It's crazy watching a brown man say, we're not in India. Like, the Spider-Man meme, look at yourself. Look at yourself. One. Two, the only person who's behaving in a behavior that's like probably not very societal-like is the one yelling and screaming inside of a store. That's it. The compliment, like, listen, you cannot like it. I can understand that. Your reaction is crazy. How many times have I been places when I used to have long hair, people were like, I really like your hair. I'm like, oh, thank you, I appreciate it. God, chill out. This is like the biggest, and then calling them creeps, you're doing too much.
Too much.
You doing way too much.
That's too much sauce.
But shout out to the cameraman. He made sure he didn't miss nothing. I felt like I was there myself. I could hear him breathing behind the camera when he was doing his best. So shout out to you, bro. I could never imagine risking my life just to get a better angle of the act.
Served it.
I know. You realize the whole sentiment of this shit is like, no one compliments my wife but me.
You know what it is?
What?
You're a baby bitch. You are acting like a baby and you are a bitch. That's really what it is. You're bitch made.
Hey guys, loosen up. Take it easy.
And to the other guy that was like yelling, yo, Assalamu alaikum, calm down, okay?
Assalamu alaikum.
Calm down.
All right. It's a compliment, not a dick. Don't take it so hard.
Wow, it's a compliment, not a dick. Don't take it so hard. Calm down. I posted the question that I mentioned earlier on. Is this video an overreaction or isn't it? On my Insta. Most of the responses were that it was an overreaction. Yes, that's correct. I agree that it was an overreaction. I mean, yeah, I feel like a lot of that also highlights the insecurity that he feels in his own relationship. Because, yeah, I just feel like if he's insecure about himself, like other men complimenting his woman or his wife or whatever, if he was really a secure person, that outrage wouldn't have happened.
He said, some guy was looking at my girl. I said, brother, that's the baddie tax. That's what happens when you're with an attractive person. People find them attractive, but that doesn't mean that you're not holding it down. Just because that person was window shopping doesn't mean that you're not CEO of the company. There's levels to it. All you got to know is, I got it locked down. Come on.
Is it a common thing among men? I feel like it's a common thing among men that might lean towards more traditional and conventional roles, particularly in terms of like the relationship dynamic or a marriage dynamic, where it's like the man almost has possession over his wife, and therefore, like Abba said, like no one else can compliment my wife but me. That's feeling very like toxic masculinity that links with a lot of like old school conventional like man owning the woman kind of thing, man having control of the woman, who sees the woman, who, like, my woman is my woman, you know what I mean? It's very primal, actually. I'm not hating on the traditional aspect of a marriage or a relationship. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that this sort of behavior definitely roots towards, yeah, toxic masculinity, insecurity within himself. It's definitely a self issue that, if we're looking at it from a broader perspective of society, maybe it's a complex that was created because he has a specific view on how traditional relationships are supposed to be, where the man is supposed to protect the woman from any men that comes away, and like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, the only way he would have had, the only way that outrage would have been justified is if they catcalled, his woman. Like, in South Africa, we get catcalled all the time, and it's very uncomfortable. Catcalling and complimenting, two very different things, whereas I feel like he saw it as like a, like, on that level. Conclusion, it is definitely an overreaction, like 100%. Why are you making noise and like causing such a disruption? So the people in society that are most likely to react like this man, definitely red pillars. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Like, it's giving Andrew Tate. I feel like we can't do the race thing. It's a bit of a generalization. Like, red pill sums up a whole range of men that are insecure, have small dick energy, and like want to have crazy position over women. Yeah, we can't do race. Like, cool. White men tend to lean towards the angry side, but I feel like that's such a generalization. Comes at the end of my video. Yeah, so you guys can comment down below whether you think it was an overreaction or not, and give your insight into this whole situation. Okay, anyway, yeah, cool. So please like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see some more. Bye.